Here we have the terminals mounted and tightened down. Next thing is to solder the wires to the terminals. I'm going to mark inside with a Sharpie, or is that a Sharpay? I get them confused. One of them I like. Anyway, I'm going to mark the inside, which one's positive, which one's negative. I'm also going to do that on the external side as well, just to keep polarity correct. One other thing I wanted to see was to ensure that those screws lined up and didn't hit anything. If they did, then I'd have to cut them down, but it don't appear that I'm going to hit anything. So let's go ahead and weld the wires. And here you can see on the inside that I have the terminals marked accordingly. The purpose behind that is in case somebody works on it after me, that they know exactly what this terminal is all about and then how to solder the wires back. Since these are rather thick lugs, terminals on this mount, we're going to turn up our iron to about 800, 900 degrees, and then we're also going to flux everything. That way everything makes a good strong bite. On the radio, I did not pre-tin my wires. I did that purposely. That way on the inside of the lugs, I could just simply wrap it around nice and tight and have a nice mechanical connection to it, and then I'll flux it and then solder. This is kind of a tight area, and if you have issues getting your hand in there properly, you could always use a wire wound tool like this. This is a vintage Radio Shack tool. Not sure if they sell these anymore, but you'll see it in my videos a lot. I personally have used this since last 40 years, and before that it belonged to my grandfather. Unfortunately, I noticed during this project I'm probably going to have to stop using it. You could see hairline fractures in the plastic. So as much as it pains me to stop using this tool, it's worth more to me to keep it intact than to have it in shards. I'll probably look for another one of these because these are really cool tools. They make great pointers, scratch stings, and as I said, it's a wire wound tool, so it definitely has some value there. So hopefully my hands won't be too much in the way. I did strip these back and twizzled them. Kind of hard to do this and have you look as well. I know it's bad camera placement, but best I could do for now. Looks good. There it is, all assembled. All I have to do is come in with my Sharpay and label the terminal connections. Let's go ahead and plug it in, turn it on. We'll look at the display first, see how good I did on that, and then we'll check out the terminals, see how good they work. Have my overhead bench lights turned off, but I have the studio lights on behind me, and that's the only illumination in here. However, the display is set up to about how I see it in real life as you see it on camera. Outside of the light shifting on me during reassembly, I think it does a lot better than what it was before. At least it's bright enough you could see it, and that's what's really great. I think even if I were to have put all 4 lights up top, that would have been a heck of a lot better than what it was when we first got it. So this is on high, that's on medium, and that's on low. So I don't think too terribly blinding in the middle of the night. Definitely a big improvement. Now we're going to test out the antenna terminals, see how good they may work. I've got it tuned into a frequency right here. And as you can hear, it's there, not very strong. Let's go ahead and plug in the negative side of the aerial. And now let's go ahead and do the positive side. It helps. Now keep in mind, the antenna is just a 5-foot piece of wire that's plugged into the back of the radio, going up to clamping onto my curtains. That's it. It's nothing spectacular. Let's see if we can find another frequency to test. Here's another frequency. Right now, here's no antenna. Let's hook up the negative terminal side.
What is that really about? It's really tough to be a family farmer in the U.S. today for a number of reasons,
and now
and it comes
the
down
positive
to
side.
The corporate consolidation in our food system. It means that corporations are in control at the beginning of the food chain with the seed and with the chemicals, and they're also in control at the other end of the food chain.
I think that was a big, big improvement. No antenna. I think it's a success. We will terminate this video now. I think we've done all that we could do. We've proven that our 2 body mods, modification to the display as well as the aerial, is a big success. Hope you've enjoyed this video and this modifications that we did to this radio. It's really cool. I'm looking forward to another radio to do body mods to. I'm currently trolling for that perfect radio at that perfect price to do so. Stay tuned until we do just that. Again, hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for making it to the end with me. Now it's time to clear the workbench off and let's move on to our next video. Thanks a lot. We'll catch you in the next one.